A teacher once broke his favorite mug. It was a small accident, but his reaction taught his students a lesson they would never forget. This is the story of the cracked mug and the powerful truth it revealed. Every single morning, the teacher used the same mug. It was old and worn, chipped in a few places. He had bought it years ago, and over time, it had become part of who he was. He would pour his coffee, sit by the window, and watch the world wake up. His students knew that mug. It was almost a friend to them. One morning, everything changed. As the teacher reached to set the mug down, it slipped from his fingers. It seemed to hang in the air for a moment. Then it hit the floor with a sharp crack, shattering into 100 pieces. Coffee spilled across the floor. The room went completely silent. Every student froze. They waited for him to be upset. They expected anger, frustration, sadness. After all, this was his favorite mug, the one he used every day. But instead, the teacher did something strange. He smiled. He knelt down, picked up the pieces, and said calmly, "Nothing lasts forever, so I appreciate it while I have it." The students looked at each other, confused. How could he be so calm? How could he lose something he loved and not even flinch? The teacher saw the confusion in their eyes, so he explained. Everything in this life is temporary. The things we own, the moments we treasure, even the people we love. One day, all of it will fade away. But that is not a reason to be sad. That is a reason to be grateful, because we do not have to cling to things to appreciate them. In fact, the temporary nature of everything is exactly what makes it so precious. If that mug lasted forever, would he still treasure it? Perhaps not. We value what we have because we know deep down that we will not have it forever. So the teacher taught his students to love deeply, but not to become attached, to enjoy their blessings, but not to depend on them, to be present today, to be grateful today, because today will not last. He taught them that holding on too tightly is what turns love into fear and gratitude into anxiety. And in the end, the lesson was simple. Life becomes easier when we accept that change is the only constant. Nothing is permanent, but that is exactly why everything is beautiful. So value what you have. Hold your loved ones close. Be thankful for every ordinary moment, because one day, that ordinary moment becomes the one you miss. That is the lesson of the cracked mug.